these are the most viral, overhyped, celebrity-owned makeup products. And I feel like at this point, there are more celebrity brands nowadays than there are actually normal makeup brands. A lot of them give cash grab. So today, we're gonna see if these are giving a scam or if it's gonna be giving glam. Because as consumers, we should be buying makeup that actually works, not just because Halsey has her name on a product, right? And I'm not afraid to get kicked off PR lists because I work for you guys, definitely not these guys. This is a no BS review, just beauty. So let's get into it. I took your guys' feedback and changed the series name from Scam or Slay to Scam or Giving Glam. So please let me know in the comments what we think of it or if I should go back to Scam or Slay. So some of these brands I've literally never heard of before. For skincare, I honestly kept it really simple. I have here two pretty popular celebrity brands and one of which I didn't even know was a celebrity brand. This is Honest Beauty's Daily Calm Lightweight Moisturizer. It retails for $35. And apparently this is Jessica Alba's brand. It's supposed to calm and reduce redness and it's sensitive skin and dry skin friendly and I'm pretty crusty right now. So let's see if it can help my skin out. I will say she's been in the game for a while. I honestly didn't even know this was her brand. And for $35, this better be liquid gold, liquid glue because it's white. I honestly don't mind some celebrity brands because the ones that do care have enough budget to actually invest it back into their business and come out with really good shade ranges. Like Rihanna from Fenty Beauty was the first makeup brand to actually have like 50 shades and now that's like the standard. So I'm actually kind of excited to try some new products out today. So right off the bat, this feels really nice, but I will say consistency in the texture feels exactly like my e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream. I'm gonna add a little bit more under my eyes, but after looking at the ingredients, it also is fragrance free. It has some fatty acids, which is honestly really great for super dry skin. I'm just laughing because from the marketing, it says like safe for moms. I feel like it's definitely targeting like a millennial audience who want fragrance free, clean beauty. I wouldn't say this is a scam. I would say it's giving glam. My skin looks really nice. I feel like this is gonna wear really well under makeup. I give this a 4 out of 5. I do wish it wasn't as expensive because $30 for a very regular moisturizer in this economy is, I don't know. My lips have been really crusty lately. So I bought this lip balm from, what the heck? Millie Bobby Brown's brand, Florence by Mills. I never really watched Stranger Things, so I'm not really familiar with her and her product, but I know it's definitely targeting like Gen Z. You can definitely tell by the packaging, and I think this was kind of expensive. So we're gonna try it, but $14, I don't know, for like chapstick is kind of a scam. What happened to using chapstick? When I was like 10, 12 years old, I was using chapstick, also this shade. I don't think it's for the shade's for me, but it does, the formula does feel nice. This applicator is just a no. Like, it's kind of like hard to apply. Shade is not it, but my lips are so crusty, I'll take anything at this point. $14, kind of giving jack sheet. I think this is a scam. I give this like a 2 out of 5. I don't know, just because it is hydrating. It feels nice, but you can also buy chapstick, right? The next product I have is the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener. Of course, Miss Riri, bad girl Rihanna's brand. How could I not include her in this video? I remember this was going really viral about 3 years ago. To be honest, I don't really remember what this gives, but I'm using my Morphe concealer brush and I'm just gonna pat some underneath my eyes. You usually put this on underneath concealer. Ooh, I feel like this shade's actually like pretty good. Here's the before and the after. Wait, I'm gonna have to start reusing this product again. And of course, because it's Rihanna, all her products are super inclusive. But I have to see how this wears underneath my concealer. That's how I really know that this product is for me. I'm also gonna put some around my mouth because that's where I have a lot of grayness. Something I do want to say, the Honest Beauty product is starting to feel a little bit dry, which I'm surprised about. I didn't buy any primers because I thought the moisturizer would be fine, but my face feels a little dry. It feels thirsty. I feel like I definitely could use a deeper shade for around my mouth, but as an eye brightener, I think it looks really good. It's super thin, seeing a little bit of creasing, but nothing unusual. I'll have to see how this wears with the rest of my makeup, but for now, this is giving glam. It's giving glam. I feel like you could also even wear this on its own because it's not super orange if you're around my skin tone. And of course, there's darker shades for even deeper brown girls too. For now, I give this a 5 out of 5. I give it a 5 out of 5. It has a really good shade range. It isn't cakey or emphasizing any of my under eye bags. Right. Now for skin tint. This Kylie Cosmetics, her skin tint has been going so damn viral. I've never tried it, so this is gonna be my first time trying it. I got shade 7W. I also got shade 8WN. Would you consider her a celebrity or an influencer? I feel like she's a celebrity, but she's also an influencer. That could be a fun video next. What if I did like a full face of influencer makeup brands? I mean, that are not canceled. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you would find interesting. Retails for $32, but has 24 shades. And I'm not even kidding, this is one of the most viral skin tints like on TikTok and on the market. It has really good reviews. So I'm surprised because I've never liked a Kylie Cosmetics product before. The last time I tried her foundation, it was giving Oompa Loompa. So, oh Lord, I feel like we may be in the Oompa Loompa land again. This is shade 7W. It's very orangey. And I also bought 8W. Okay, yeah, definitely 7W because 8W is really warm. Something I will say when I went to Ulta is that every shade past medium was either warm or warm neutral. So she clearly, I don't think, understands undertones because not every brown girl is orange. Before I apply this, I'm gonna give it a good shake so I could give it a real chance. A couple years ago, her team kicked me off her PR list. I'm assuming it's because I didn't give their products a good review. So when they did their shade extension, her team put me back on the PR list. And then when I said all her foundations were giving Oompa Loompa, they kicked me off again. It's applied a little bit. So far, I actually don't think this looks too bad. I was worried it was gonna be really orange, but I feel like it dried down to a decent shade, or it's just pretty sheer coverage. Like you could still see some of the acne scars. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit more on my brush and tap it in to see what a second layer will give me. Here's the before and the after. I actually think it looks pretty good. I really like the finish of it. I will say the shade match is like 80% there. I wish it was less orange, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go in with the second layer to see if I could build up the coverage right on my acne scars, but I do really like the formula. I see what people are saying. It's like not too greasy, but it's hydrating. It's like medium buildable. It's pretty nice. It honestly kind of reminds me of the Maybelline skin tint. I don't think it's as noticeable on camera, but it's definitely still a hair orangey than what I need it to be. But I really like the finish. And just because the deeper shades all run so orange, I'm gonna say this is a slam. It's neither giving glam nor is it giving a scam. It's just kind of in the middle. I think if you have your shade, it looks really nice, but let's be honest, do we really want to be supporting Kardashian? For concealer, we have the Haus Labs Triclone Concealer, Miss Lady Gaga's makeup brand. I have reviewed this product, but I wanted to include this because this went so freaking viral, and one of my video helped make it go viral too, but this is one of the best concealers on the market. Now, the formula is amazing, but the undertones of this concealer is phenomenal because Haus Labs worked with a brown makeup artist to develop the shade range. This is a golden shade. Usually I would not touch golden concealers, but this one just looks really, really nice and slightly color corrects any pigmentation I have. It's one of the best everyday concealers that like I own. It also has a bunch of skincare ingredients in it, and it just looks really natural. It looks like my skin. It's a great everyday concealer with medium to full coverage. I know we have the under eye brightener on, but here's the before and the after. I don't know. It's just one of my favorite concealers. I haven't even done the other under eye, but it's definitely giving glam. It's giving glam AF. I give this concealer a 5 out of 5. I have no notes. And if you also have fine lines under your eyes, this gives a really nice blurring effect because it has 3 types of silicones in this concealer. Now we have a new powder. I don't think this was going viral because I didn't know that About Face even launched a new powder. So we're gonna be trying it out together. This is Halsey's makeup brand, if you didn't know. And actually, About Face is one of my favorite makeup brands. So I'm really excited to try this. This is the About Face Set and Smooth Loose Powder. Retails for $21, which is a really good price for powder, and it comes in 7 different shades, which is pretty inclusive for a first launch. It is also silicone and talc free for anyone wondering, and I'm gonna be using it to set my under eyes. I got the shade Draped. Usually around my shade, I get like a yellow banana setting powder. That's usually the only shade that I get, but this shade looks pretty peachy. I'm excited. Is it gonna replace my Huda? I'm like a salute for the Huda Beauty setting powder. So I'm really excited. Ooh, I'm excited. This is the good part about celebrity brands. If they really like makeup, they have the budget to be able to launch a really good shade range and invest in really good formulas. Like this is so blurring. That looks so good. I will have to do a wear test on this to see how this wears, but we can do that at the end of the video. I think we'll do the wear test. It's giving glam. It's giving full glam, and this looks like a fucking filter. For now, I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. But it might change at the end of this video because setting powders definitely depend on the wear time. Like I wanna see if I'm gonna look like this at the end of the day. Because if I look like this at the end of the day, I will say it's 6 out of 5. I'm kidding, a 5 out of 5. And it's definitely giving glam. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with a different powder. Sneak peeks for contour. I have the Flower Beauty Liquid Contour, and this is owned by Drew Barrymore. Who knew that? Not me. I've never tried this brand before, but one of my friends on TikTok, Rocio, really loves her products. And y'all, this is only $15, but it only comes in 3 shades. And I think I would be the medium shade, but that one is sold out, so I had to get the deep shade. I will be disappointed if this is the shade for me because I'm only a medium deep skin tone. Honestly, I feel, why is this giving Charlotte Tilbury dupe? Oh, this is gonna be satisfying. Is this gonna be satisfying? Yes, it's so satisfying. Apply this on the back of my hand. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, I'm actually really glad I got the deep shade because this is definitely my shade. That pisses me off because celebrities, Miss Drew Barrymore is probably like a multi-millionaire and can definitely afford another shade or two. 2.9 stars on ultabeauty.com. And the reviews don't lie. So very pigmented. I'm like, hello? It's also like kind of patchy. It dries really fast. It's giving hyperpigmentation right here. You can kind of see it there, right? This side, I'm gonna try a different contour just because I don't love it. This is giving scam. Okay, even if it's $15, this has a shitty shade range. This formula is garbage. And the reviews also say it's trash. I'm sure some of her other products are really good. So if you like this brand and have other products that you enjoy, let me know in the comments because maybe I can make like a celebrity review part 2 with some of your guys' favorite products. This side though, we're gonna be using the Rare Beauty Liquid Contours. I've already reviewed this product, but that was only a first impression. So now I'm gonna give you guys my full honest thoughts because I have been trying these out for a couple months now. Rare Beauty, of course, it's Miss Selena Gomez's makeup brand. It retails for $28 and has a really good shade range. I will say, jump between Serene Tranquil and the next shade after Tranquil is pretty big because I would say my shade is between these 2 shades. The other thing I want to mention is that most of these shades kind of just give bronzer. I would say some of the lighter shades give a little bit more contour vibes. For my skin tone, I'm going to go in with Tranquil. This does look really good. I would say it's not my favorite contour. It's a really good bronzer though. And for the amount of product you get, this is so much product. Like you are literally never gonna finish this product. I actually think this is worth it. So I don't think this is a scam. I think this is giving glam. I think it's giving glam for the price per value for the product, for the shade range. I will honestly, though my only critique is I would say this is giving more bronzer than it is giving contour, but it looks really good. It still adds definition to my face, like compared to this side, which is literally giving hyperpigmentation to me, and this side. I feel like this is a clear difference between a good bronzer contour and I don't know what this is. This looks kind of like poop. Give this a 4 out of 5, just because I do wish they had a couple more shades. But what do you think? What do you think about the Rare Beauty contour? Now we have something fun. We have Miss Gwen Stefani's makeup brand. Did you know Gwen Stefani had a makeup brand? It's called Give Beauty. It's at Sephora. And this is their Amplify Blush Cheek Duo. Of course, as the purple blush queen, I went for the purple shade. This is shade Honeymoon. I feel like I tried this a really long time ago and I remember not loving it. Only thing that's crazy is I feel like they're discontinuing the product. Sephora says it's not available anymore, and oh my god, I don't think I can get it on the website. Should I even review it? I guess a lot of her products are either discontinued and everything is literally on sale. So that usually means that maybe this brand is going out of business. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll be honest with you here. I feel like Give Beauty was kind of a cash grab. Using my e.l.f. blush brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. I don't think this lavender shade is gonna work for me, but I like the concept. I like that there's a darker shade and a lighter shade, so you can kind of do like a mid-tone blushing effect. I usually love purple blushes, but I don't remember. Ooh, yeah, it's kind of giving nothing. Oh no, it's just amplifying that hyperpigmentation contour. Yeah, I don't know. This formula is kind of meh. Meh. No. Please tell me how a matte powder is emphasizing my texture. You can literally see each and individual hair. Like this and the flower and Miss Drew Barrymore have to be enemies. This was for science, not like you could buy it anyways, but I think this is a scam. Okay, I think this was like $30 too. It's giving kids makeup. This belongs in TJ Maxx. Why don't we try the new Rhode peptide blush shades? And Rhode is owned by Miss Hailey Bieber. Someone tells me why she's a celebrity again. I think her dad is famous and she's obviously married to Justin Bieber. Honestly, I don't keep up with the drama. I don't give a rat's ass.
I just review makeup and mind my own business.
These have been going super viral because Miss Queen Gloria worked with Hailey in the lab to make darker shades for brown and black girlies. So I'm really excited to try her new shades. I haven't tried these shades before. So this is shade Plum. This is shade Date Cake. Ooh. They honestly look really similar to me. I feel like Plum is a little bit more purpley and Date Cake is a little bit more red. I'm gonna try Plum just because I am a purple blush girl and I have to get my hair done after this, so I have to at least match on this side. I know this is gonna be really pigmented, so I'm just gonna like stipple it on the back of my hand first and coat the brush and then apply it to my face. But I feel like it's definitely gonna be giving a slay. I will say I'm not obsessed with this formula. It's definitely for the like clean girls. And if you're looking for something with high staying power, this is definitely not the blush for you because it doesn't last super long. Now with the darker shades, and they have a lot of olive friendly shades because muted blushes look gorgeous on me. I think the shade range is great. I just think overall the formula and the brand are just not for me. And I also hate the packaging. And these are like $27 or something. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think about these blushes? So I'm gonna give it the same review as last time. I don't remember what it is, just to keep it consistent. Drew Barrymore and Miss Gwen Stefani are not friends, but oh my god. We have Miss Selena and Hailey. I guess they're friends today. They're friends today because they actually blended really well together. I don't want to see any drama in the comments, okay? And speaking of Miss Selena Gomez, we're taking it back to powder. This is her new-ish finishing powder. I've actually been using this for a couple of months now, so I also have a finalized review. Even though this is an older product, I just kind of like giving like a follow-up review because your first impression is not the final impression. This is her talc-free finishing powder. Comes in quite a few shades and retails for $32, which is a pretty penny, but I actually really like this for the rest of my face. It's not the most like blurring setting powder for sure, but it looks really natural. I use the shade Golden Tan. I don't necessarily use this powder under my eyes, but it's a beautiful powder for the rest of my face, and the shade match is really good in Golden Tan. I think it's giving glam. I think it's giving glam. The shade range is good. I've been testing it out for a few months. I constantly keep reaching back for it. That's how I know I like it. Again, I use it in combination with a loose powder. So I use this all over my face, and then I use a loose powder under my eyes and anywhere that I have a lot of pores to really blur and lock the makeup in. I give this a 5 out of 5. And honestly, in my opinion, the best celebrity makeup brands are Rare Beauty, Fenty Beauty, and Haus Labs, because the shade range, the product development, see, these are celebrity brands that really put the budget into investing in unique and innovative formulas and are able to hire the best of the best in the industry. Speaking of Miss Haus Labs, we are taking it to highlighters. The Haus Labs powder highlighter in the shade Fire Opal. And this is gorgeous. I cannot wait to show you guys how this looks on my skin tone. Miss Lady Gaga eight with all of her highlighters. It is on the more expensive side, I believe around $35, but I could not recommend this highlighter more because she came out with so many shades. She has a shade called Chocolate Opal that would look stunning if you have a really deep skin, but Fire Opal looks gorgeous if you're around my skin tone. I will say Miss Drew Barrymore and Gwen Stefani are not doing Miss Lady Gaga any justice over here, but let's focus on this side. See, this looks really good. I think we just need to ignore this side of my face, but this is definitely giving glam, this side at least, with this highlighter. And I give this highlighter a 5 out of 5. And it's not like pulling any of my texture. It's just it's not like overtly pigmented. It's just a really nice highlighter. Finally, for the eyes, we have Miss Drew Barrymore. I'm gonna give her another chance. We're gonna give Flower Beauty another chance. And About Face Beauty, we're gonna do a full eye look. I'm gonna put the dark brown shade on the outer part of my eye and then the more champagne-y, shimmery shade in the middle of my eye. So far, I think it looks pretty good. I will say there's a decent amount of fallout, like you could kind of see there. Higher quality eyeshadows don't have this much fallout, but pigmentation is like looks pretty good, and it was pretty blendable as well. Now let's see about the shimmer, because I feel like that might change my mind. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm excited. I'm excited. Please give me something good, Miss Drew Barrymore. Oh yeah. What were her movies again? This looks nice. Maybe Flower Beauty has redeemed itself. Maybe it's redeemed itself. And I think this product's on sale right now for like $7. I would say I'm gonna give it the same Ulta review. I give it a 4 out of 5. I give it a 4 out of 5. And I think it's giving glam. Miss Drew Barrymore has redeemed herself from the hyperpigmentation that she gave me. But it's not a Monica makeup look without some sparkle. So we're taking it back to a Miss Halsey's brand, About Face Beauty. This is her new holographic eye paint, and it retails for $19, which is on the pricier side, but these look godly and they do not budge. I've never tried this shade before, but oh, that looks insane. It goes from like green to yellow to red. The only downside of this is I wish the applicator wasn't so chunky. So my favorite way to apply this is to put some on the back of your hand first. You have to work fast, so I have to hurry up. And then I'm gonna apply it on the brush and then blend it out, just because it dries so fast. Oh my god, it's already light. Has it already dried? I feel like a lot of people's biggest complaint with this product is that it dries fast, but the reason it dries fast is because of the isododecane in this product, and that's also what helps it dry down and what also helps it with the longevity. So it's long wearing because it dries fast.
But this looks just stunning. I'm obsessed.
Definitely 5 out of 5 for me, and it's definitely giving extra glam. It's giving extra glam, and I have so many shades of this product. I love it. Now we have the Rem Beauty eyeliners. In case you don't know, Rem Beauty is Ariana Grande's brand, and the last product I reviewed by her brand was her like pH changing gimmick, but her eyeliners, I feel like that's what she's also known for. She has this extremely viral like eyeliner video, and I know this is not a makeup hack video, but what if I tried to try it? These retail for $20 and come in a couple different shades, but I have her brown one, and they also released a silver one. So I love that Rem Beauty does some really fun makeup products. Okay, this is insane because she literally drags it like this. Okay, we're just gonna try. Are you ready? Are you ready? Why did that kind of work? I don't know. I'm not obsessed with this felt tip. I'm really picky with my eyeliners, and I feel like this felt tip, it's a little stiff. It's giving stiff. Is it giving Miss Ariana? I can't sing like her, so I'm not even gonna attempt it, but I don't know. I feel like for $20, my NYX Epic Ink Liner kind of looks and wears like the same. Personally, as someone who wears eyeliner every day, this is not my favorite like eyeliner on the market, especially for $20. Give this a 3 out of 5. Okay, it's not the worst, it's not the best. If this was more affordable, it'd probably be higher, but $20 for a basic brown eyeliner, I don't know. I'm gonna try the silver shade. Maybe this one could be fun. Okay, wait. I feel like I need to rank these separately because I don't own like a silver eyeliner like that. Oh, that's so fun. This is the most random makeup look I've ever done. Okay, we're just testing products out here. We're not building a makeup look, okay? I'm not going out like this. Actually, I am. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5 because this is pretty unique and it's really pigmented. A lot of like metallic eyeliners go on really patchy. I think her eyeliners are giving glam. I do think it's giving glam. It's giving full glam. actually. For mascara, I'm not going to review any because I already reviewed the Viral House Labs one in the last video. We are on the lips. Today we have the Kylie lip line. This is one of her newer products and I have never tried this. This is her Precision Pout lip liner and retails for $18, which is not bad. It's just a regular lip liner. The main concerning thing though is that this is their darkest shade and it's a shade that I'm going to be using. It kind of looks as deep as MAC Chestnut, so if you have really deep skin, that's not gonna cut it. Honestly, at this point, if you're gonna dupe someone, make it really affordable. Like $18 compared to $22 is not affordable enough for me to say this is giving glam. I think this is a scam. I have much cheaper, more affordable lip liners. This one also did not budge proof, and the shade range is giving sheet. So if you have a bad shade range, the formula is kind of like the usual wooden lip liner, and you're also not that expensive at this point, and it's very obvious that you copied another brand's shade, giving us no innovation. I think it's giving scam. It's giving scam, and I give this a 2 out of 5. Finally, for the lipstick, I'm excited because I have a brand I have not tried before. This is Miss Serena Williams brand Win Beauty. I'm so excited to try these. This retails for $20 and it's supposed to be like a soft matte but comfortable lipstick, and the shade range looks really good. I have 3 shades here, and of course, since Miss Serena Williams is a woman of color, this looks really, really inclusive, and she has olive shades in her skin tint. But my only thing about this brand is I feel like there isn't really anything innovative that it brought to the market. I was expecting, I guess, from her brand for it to be like high performance, ultra sweat proof, long wear. I almost see it as a missed opportunity. This is the shade Brave. That's a gorgeous shade, and that is definitely, most definitely for the melanated girlies. But you want to see what it looks like without lip liner? If that is what it looks like, it's like a beautiful dusty mauve pink. If you have olive skin tones, this shade is perfect. The next shade we have is Dare. This one's almost like a corally red shade. It's not my preferred shade, but I know a lot of people like this sort of color. It kind of looks like MAC Ruby Woo. So if you like MAC Ruby Woo, then you'll like this shade, but I mean, at that point, like, you probably already own MAC Ruby Woo. I feel like at this point, I am, as a consumer, so fatigued at like boring, kind of the generic stuff that people benchmark. It's like she just took MAC. This is MAC Whirl, and then this is MAC Ruby Woo. And finally, this is a shade Express. It's like a very beautiful, like almost like a Barney purple shade. It's like a violet purple. This is a fun color. Overall, I don't think these are bad lipsticks, but I'm not like obsessed with them. They're just kind of giving okay. It's not really giving innovative. And in my opinion, if you're a celebrity, you have tons of money, you have the ability to come out with innovative products. So my bar is much higher for celebrity makeup brands, and yours should be too. So I'm giving it a slam, and I give them a 3 out of 5. They're okay, but nothing innovative. If I'm paying a premium price, I'm expecting innovation, right? And I'm sure you are too. So far, I'm looking like a freaking mess, but I'm gonna get my hair blown out, and I've been wearing this powder because I promised you guys a wear test. I've been wearing this powder for about 3 hours now, so I'm gonna wear it for a couple more hours, and then I'm gonna report back on basically everything, because I feel like everything needs a good wear test, and we're gonna see if I need to change some of these scores based on the wear test.
1 eternity later.
I've had this makeup on for like 7 hours now, so I think that's a pretty good wear test. That's reasonable. And this powder, I might have to add this to my rotation. I think everything wore pretty well outside of, like, again, Drew Barrymore's hyperpigmentation contour. I think Rhode, the blush, again, it faded a little bit. So I don't have any changes. The only weird thing is the Serena Williams lipstick left this pink stain, which I was not expecting, but I keep all my ratings the same. You guys can be the judge of this. That, my friends, concludes our full face of celebrity-owned makeup brands. To whoever recommended me to do this video from the last video, thank you. I do love listening to you guys, and if you guys have any other suggestions for this series, drop it in the comments, and as usual, all my faves will be linked in the description below, and I will see you guys next time.